Hi guys, my name is Rachel. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be doing a flowy full body practice. I just feel like it's going to be a little juicy, it's going to be a little hard, a little stretchy, so let's get right into it. We'll start standing the far end of the mat. Really feel your feet planted underneath you as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Give me a nice big inhale. Maybe even look up towards the fingertips, and then as you exhale, swim the arms down, fingertips tap the floor. Maybe a soft bend to the knees at the bottom. And then nice and slowly pick yourself back up bone by bone, sweeping the arms back up towards the ceiling. Again, maybe that little look, nice big inhale, slight back bend, and exhale, fingertips out to the sides. Swim the hands down, bend to the knees, and pick yourself up bone by bone. Arms up towards the ceiling. Bring it down towards the floor. This time we're walking it out into a plank. So take your time to get there. Feel like you're kind of pawing the mat. When you come into your plank, maybe you rock forward and back, move through the hips a little bit. Not be so stiff or rigid. We're trying to find a little bit of mobility here today. And then nice and slowly walk it back. And guess what? We're rolling it all the way on up. Arms back up towards the ceiling. And swim it down. Walking it back out into that plank. Nice big inhale, deep exhale as you slowly walk the hands back. All right, you got it. Arms up, down, adding on a little bit more. Walk out into that plank for me. Tap the knees down. Nice and slowly bend the elbows back by your sides. Lift it on up, lift the knees, and walk it back. Roll it on up, arms. If you want to take this without the knees down, be my guest. I'm just using this to help warm up my body here, so I will be using the knees. But think about everything that I'm having you do today as a suggestion, and I really want you to make it your own. Add your own little flair, your little spice to it. Getting those triceps. All right, this is going to be the last one here. Core in, nice and strong. And walk it back. Hang out in the forward fold. Generous bend to the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Little sway side to side. Find some traction. And then nice and slowly, we're going to bring it all the way on up. All right, still standing here. Hands start on the hips. You can stay at the back end or wherever you feel groovy with it. Leg is going to lift. Other side leg is going to lift. Warming up core, as well as checking in with our balance today. I like to make a little promise with myself that when I wiggle or if I fall, when I'm doing balances, whether Pilates, yoga, strength training, I force myself to smile and try not to take it so seriously. We have enough stress throughout the day. We don't have to make our workouts extremely stressful as well. All right, if this is feeling good, hands behind the head, add a little twist. The twist comes from the torso, not just the head. Last two. And arms reach up. Once again, another forward fold. Make your way again towards the back end of the mat. If you moved with me, walk yourself back out to that plank. Step the right foot forward. From here, tap the left knee down and lift it up. We're getting that low glute to engage, as well as a big stretch for the hip flexors and quads. If you need blocks here, feel free to grab some blocks. Hold the back leg lifted. Come onto the fingertips if you can. We're going to lift ourselves up into our lunge, squaring off the hips. Tap the back knee down towards the floor. Straighten it on out. If it's too much on the back or the hip, you hinge it forward a little bit. Good, you've got it. Hold it, hinge it forward as much as you can, and lift it back on up. We hinge it forward and up. Keeping a deep bend through that left leg. Try to keep those hips square. And we're breathing. My right leg is burning. I'm here with you. Last one, hold the hinge forward. Slowly lower that left knee down, untuck the toes and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Feel rude looking away from you, but I trust you. Swim that arm down, start to straighten through the front leg. Give yourself a hamstring stretch. Bringing it all the way on back, hands down. Step it into a plank for me. Take a nice big inhale. We exhale. Step the other foot forward. Knee taps down. Gonna come onto the fingertips. This side is much tighter as you tap the left knee and lift. Maybe I'll even come onto my fist. If you sit a lot throughout the day, this one might feel excruciating in a lot of ways. Try to breathe through it. You know, get water when you need. Hold it lifted. Come onto those fingertips. Press through the feet. We stand it on up into that lunge. Left hip pulling back, just the feet if you need. We tap the back knee down and straighten. Good, you've got it. Press through that left heel. I hope you're jamming to some good music. Hold it, stick with me here. You're gonna hinge it forward and lift it up. Reach forward and up. I am really pressing through that left heel here. Give me 3 more, you can do it. Last one, you're gonna hold it. Tap the knee down, hand down. Twist the left arm up towards the ceiling. It always is rough when you're doing it, but once you finish it, you feel so good. Feel that heart beating, little flush of energy through the body. Take your hamstring stretch. All right, we're going to try to get fancy with it here. So you're going to bring it back forward into that lunge, and then see if you can step the right foot forward. If not, totally fine. You're going to make your way all the way down onto your back, however you would like to get there. All right, draw the core in. I would use your hands. Make sure you have a little bit of space between your low back and the mat. I love using my hands, arms up towards the ceiling, legs into tabletop. Nice big inhale. Exhale, reach right arm, left leg out, and drop back in. Moving slow. You can flex or point the feet here. Maybe try both and see which one you like better. Again, putting your own flair on it. I feel like the goal of working out is really making that mind-body connection. So if we're just ignoring what our body is telling us or really trying to skip over the sensations, we're missing out on so much of the benefits of exercise. Stick with it. Hug the knees into the chest, little rock side to side. Hugging the right leg in, extend the left leg out long. Give me a little rock side to side of just the right leg. Hug it nice and tight. Use that to help you lift yourself up. Again, not from the head, but I want you to use that whole torso to lift. Give me a nice big inhale, and on that exhale, hover the left leg up. You've got this. You're going to switch and switch. Neck bothering you, you lower the head. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest so the back of the neck stays long. You don't want it crunched or all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Give me another 3, 2, each one's a set, sorry. 1, pause with the right leg back into the hand as you lower it down. Shift the hips slightly over to the right as you give yourself a nice spinal twist. Back through center, extend the right leg, hug the left. Give a little windshield wiper side to side. Shift the hips to the left, take your twist. Back through center, gonna get a little spicy. Hands behind the head, nice big inhale, exhale, we curl it on up. This time picking both legs up into tabletop. Tap the right toes down, twist up and over to the left and other side. Another variation of this looks like marching, or just having the feet completely down. Keep breathing. Try to get armpit to knee. Ooh, that's different. Can you give me another 4? Remember, it's a set. 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Reach the arms back by the ears. Extend the legs out long. Maybe even give the legs a little wiggle if that was hip flexory for you. We're gonna release it. And then feet flat on the ground, arms up towards the ceiling. Start to roll your way up into a bridge. Arms are gonna reach back. We lengthen. Arms will lower as the butt lowers. Roll it up. Reach the arms back. Melt it down. Remember, it starts with that tuck of the tailbone, really scooping the hips. Next time, arms just come up towards the ceiling. Hold that bridge. Dip the right hip down, lift it up, and other side. Arms lifted just challenges the support a little bit more, but you're more than welcome to bring them onto the ground. Try to have your gaze at your knees. Hold it. Now bend the arms, press your elbows into the floor. Use that to really tuck the tailbone even further. We're gonna step it forward and walk it back. I'm taking one big step, big step, big step, big step. This one for me is very challenging. So, you know, if my form's a little wiggly, we're all human. We all have things we're working on. Okay, don't come for me. Try to switch up which leg you've been putting first. Check in with that form. Last time. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. Arms lengthen back as you lower down this time. Whew, drop the knees over to the right. Arms can slide into a T. Other side. Beautiful. Back on up here. Extend the legs out long, reach the arms back. We are going for the roll up. So start to tuck the chin towards the chest. Make your way all the way up. Arms can come to the ceiling. Slowly we roll it down. Arms can come overhead. I want you to scoop that belly in. Pull the belly button to the spine the whole time you go back. Give me an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, pull the belly button back to the spine. So scoop, scoop, scoop as you bring it back on up. Good, one more like this. Reach it on up. Arms are gonna come forward. Tuck it back about halfway. I'm gonna glue my legs together. Press the heels down. Twist and tap. Twist and tap. The fireplace next to me, so my left side, I'm gonna bend the arm. So if you are in a small space, this is an option. If you have the room, stretch through the pec. Let yourself take up space. I feel like women especially, we're told to make ourselves very small. So whenever we can practice making ourselves large, just do it, you know? One, two, up, forward, fold. Relax the head. All right, last exercise coming, guys. Not too bad, right? Forearms are gonna come down onto the ground. Knees will be in tabletop. Lift the chest. So the standing work in this is gonna be our extension for the day. So really important. Shift the knees over to the left, back through center, over to the right. Try to keep the ribs square so you're really getting that twist. Also get a little butt massage. That's nice. Wasn't even thinking about that when I wrote this out. All right, twist to the left. Extend the legs. Bend back through center. Other side. This is a progression. If it's not a progression for you today, stick with what we were doing before. Maybe you try to have the legs straight the whole time. Beautiful. Last one, we're coming back through center. Bend the legs, lift that chest, grab for behind the right leg, behind the left, trust, open the chest even more. Maybe it's a straighten of the legs. You're in teaser. Hold, maybe it's the arms out. My legs are shaking. And tap the feet down. Lift the torso. Hands are gonna come back. Cross the right shin over the left. Puff up the chest. How are we feeling? I got a little sweaty, that's nice. Other side. Feet about as wide as the mat. I'm gonna scooch over a little because I want to do this. Drop the knees over to one side and the other. Use this time to come back to your breath. Maybe think about an intention you would like to have for today. Maybe it's just something like call a loved one or get yourself a nice meal, you know. Doesn't have to be crazy. Bottom of the feet together, crawl the hands forward any amount, and forward fold. Sway a little side to side if that feels good. Slowly roll it back on up. And you, my friends, are all set for today. If you liked this, maybe give it a little like, a little subscribe if you're not already. Comment any questions you have, requests, maybe your favorite exercise, whatever's coming to mind right now. And until the next time, bye guys.